Where is the gingerbread? This is weird. Can you guys top up the screen? Hey, Tessa. Hey, Top Girl. Hold on, I need you guys to stick on the bottom for me first. Well, actually, you guys can come up now for a second. I'll put you back down when I'm ready. I gotta make sure you guys have your mod. Anybody that comes in here, the only one I want in here is exposed. Everybody else block them.
Okay. Yes.
Everybody else block them. I don't care if they come in and say A and it's B, block them, block them, block them, block them, block them, block them.
You have to mod this account for me.
Huh?
All right, because that person asked me to share your live, so.
Okay, I just gotta make sure that you guys are all modded up. Hold on. Problem. Mod. Crystal, do you have mod?
It says I no.
Okay, hold on.
I do not. Let me see.
I'm just gonna let everybody kind of get in and whatever, and then I'll put you guys back out in the box, or I'll put you guys out in the comments.
Yeah, I got it now. Okay. So, what did you say about the blocking thing?
I said if it's not exposed, get everybody else out. TikTok, Waze, whatever. Somebody random, all of them out. Okay. You're gonna have to record it from the FYP.
Polly Queen for life. Why are you here? Uh-oh.
Actually,
because I don't know if it's because, true, I don't talk. People think I can't talk, but I can. But I'm the type of person that likes to keep things quiet. But what
Miss Blue, I think I'm gonna block you because you were over in that live earlier listening to the bullshit. So, yeah. Bye. She was in the live with Bala earlier talking shit.
And that's the thing. Like, the thing is that
with her poly life,
because I don't talk, people think I don't I have something to hide or whatever. No, I don't think that TikTok is a place to air your laundry, but I realize that because I don't talk, people use that to try to manipulate me. And that's unfair. That's very unfair because you came for me, you dragged me, you let everybody pick up everything and laugh at me, you told lies, you whatever, and I still never really opened up my mouth. So now every time me and you have any type of a disagreement via text or whatever, you try to come into people's lives and embarrass me because you realize that that's a soft spot. I don't like public embarrassment. I don't like it. So now you've used that little task and you're like, oh, I can manipulate her. So anytime she pisses me off, I can go live and give somebody something to screen record. Okay, cool. Go ahead. You have no wife anymore. That's nice, eh? You have no wife anymore. You have no wife anymore. All of this, you have no wife anymore. And I'm going to drop everybody down when I start talking. I just want everybody to come in and share the live and tap the screen. But at the end of the day, you say that I have a fascination with TikTok. How? How do I have a fascination with TikTok? Me going over to people's lives and sitting in the box, and even like you have literally since you went live, 6 Pound of Dice every fucking night is on my name talking about what she doesn't even know. You sat there and you let people drag me about, oh, I'm native. I act very native when I drink. You let people drag me and you're okay with that? You're manipulating, like you go live and you sit there and you say all these things, but you don't tell people that you broke into my phone. You broke into my phone. You went through people, you went through my texts, you went through everything. Why? That's not a healthy relationship. That's you trying to find things to control me, and I don't care anymore. At the end of the night, as long as my children love me and I do right by my children, I don't care about anything anymore. So you can drag me. You can do what you have to do. You can have your 6-hour lives with people that don't understand what the fuck is going on. Because, oh, to them, it's great to have a man that wants to be around you 24/7, but they don't realize the manipulation. Every fucking day, it's a different thing with you. And the second that I say, yo, listen, I need a time for myself. The reason I go quiet is because I just don't want to say things, because words cannot be taken back. As you know. As you know. But you hit the live button and you once again did what you wanted to do. You once again went live and started your bullshit, because that's your manipulation tactic. And I'm not okay with it anymore. You tell people this, you tell people that. You don't tell people that I was live and you were emailing me saying you have 5 minutes on that live before I expose your stuff on Pornhub.
Oh.
Did you tell people that you had a file that you sent to me that you said you were going to send to my kids? Did you tell people that although you claimed you didn't know that I worked, you had a file that you put together to send to my boss? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Because the one little time I showed you a little weakness and said, guess what? I don't like the public embarrassment. You put that in your fucking head as what you can use for manipulation. And here's the thing. If you're going to do whatever you do, whatever, I don't care anymore. You can only expose me once. As soon as thing... Yo, Aya, listen, you don't even know. Honestly, you don't even know. You use things, you sit there and you say, why can't our relationship get back to where it used to be? Because everything we sit and have a conversation about, you use it to throw it in my face later. What's the point? What's the point of having a conversation and saying, like literally down to like, I talk about how my father had a gambling problem. And there's certain things I don't do or whatever, and the man will get in an argument, and 3 days later you're here. That's why your dad gambled all your money because you did it. Like, yo, that doesn't make sense. What type of relationship is that? You say friends ruined my relationship. You did. You did. And you chose to do it again last night. You came into the live. You know, A-Doll and all of them were over on your live talking about, oh, what a piece of trash I am. And you came in Top Girls Live and seen them in the comment section. And you started about me yapping off my mouth. So you used that part to be able to manipulate me to once again make me look bad in front of people. I don't care about what people think about me. I don't. Because I've realized that the real ones are the real ones. You have something to say about everybody. Your friends ruined your relationship. My friends didn't ruin my relationship. You did. You ruined it because you're toxic. And you won't any way that you have to get what you want or get your point across or drag somebody, you do that. You don't have any limits. You have absolutely no limits when it comes to me, especially. And then you think I can forget that? You think I can forget that you said you have no intentions of coming here and living with no big white pitney? So what was your intentions then? You think I can forget that everybody has me as what? Like, oh, what? Unemployed, indigenous, drunk. That's the narrative you gave them. That's the narrative that you gave them as your wife. Unemployed, indigenous, drunk. Every night, 6 Pounded Ice is on live. Every fucking night she's on live. Maybe she doesn't work. Maybe she doesn't. Oh, she's got 6 kids. Like I said, and I'll say it, I will never stop saying this. I will never stop saying I am proud of my 6 kids. So anybody that's ashamed of theirs, that's your business. That's not my business. Every time you can't get what you want, you press the live button. You talk about my friends, you're literally one of my worst enemies because you don't like me. And I proved that. I proved that. I proved it time and time again. I proved it. I proved it when I said, when you were live, I can't even remember if it was Shay's live or somebody was live and you were over there. And just before we went live, I said, I don't want any more conversation about Bella or Amanda or one. I want it dropped. I'm not bringing it back up again. And guess what happened? Butterfly jumped up into the comments or into the box and said, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then you jumped up and you started, there's screenshots and there was fucking videos and everything. And I ended up having to leave the live. And when I left the live the next day, I fucking wasn't talking to you. And what did you do? You posted 20 odd videos about them people. To spite me because I told you to stop. 20 videos. And anybody who knows me knows exactly what I'm talking about. You posted 20 videos because guess what? Hey, Jessica, baby. They'll drag me. You don't have the balls to. Your dragging is minor. Your dragging is minor. You just go with all of the stereotypes that people think about foreign women and you just say them. And that's what I am. You don't like me. You don't support me. You don't like me. You only like me when I'm there for you to tell what to do and how to do it. You literally have gone on live multiple times and said, I'm a lesbian. Are you serious? So I'm a lesbian? Oh, she's on the phone with her girlfriends. And who the fuck am I supposed to talk to? I can't talk to you. Who am I supposed to talk to? You let everybody sit in that live and say the worst things about me. You said exactly the narrative that Ramik says about foreign women. You told Ramik exactly the narrative that he said. And you know why you did that? Because you knew that they were going to screen record it. Hey, Queen T. You knew they were going to screen record it and drag me, and you were okay with that? You were okay with that. To show you how manipulative you are, you had your mother on speakerphone, and your mother didn't even know she was on your live. She didn't even know. What did she say? Oh, don't put this on your head and don't go on the internet. You were already on the internet. You literally sat there and had a conversation after you told me you and your mom don't talk. Baller, why didn't your mom come to the wedding? Well, we don't really talk like that. She said she was coming and then at the last minute she didn't come and whatever. And all the things you've told me about your fucking mother, and you're holding conversations about me to your mom? I'm going to be honest with you. She doesn't like you because the only time I call and talk to her is when I'm complaining about you. Really? Really? So the person that didn't come to your wedding, that's the person that you want relationship advice on? And then you come tell me that your mother doesn't like foreigners because of your brother's experience with his, but you left all this information out, right? You should be ashamed of yourself as a man. And since you like to keep saying, thanks, babe. Since you like to keep saying I can only talk up when I'm on other people's lives, I can talk up on my life too. And you're not going to use me. You are not going to drag. You can drag me with whatever. You want to expose me. You want to put my stuff out there. You go ahead. That's why you got so mad the other day. Because you said, I'm going to expose you. I said, do what you got to do. I have screenshots of the file you put together and said you were going to send my children. I have files. You claim to tell everybody I don't work, but I have a file that you have that you literally said you were going to send to my workplace. You hacked into my phone and literally got my online banking shut down. So on the Sunday, I couldn't buy snacks or groceries for my kids. And then have the fucking audacity to sit on live and say, get up and go buy the groceries yourself. Lazy. It had nothing to do with going to the fucking store. I had no access to my bank account. And still don't. You sit on live and you just give this narrative like you're the perfect fucking man and you're so nice. You're a fucking narcissist. That's what you are. And as long as I'm doing what you want me to do, we can be all right. And as long as I say, nope, you know what? This is not okay. We have a problem. Oh, let's go click the button. Click the live button. And sit on there and fucking mock me. Oh, she can't go. She needs her friends to go live. I don't need anybody to go fucking live. Nobody. Oh, her friends send her screen records. They don't have to send me screen records. They're on every fucking site. The screen recordings are on every fucking site. And then you go post something that says it's a prank, like people are stupid. Oh, I'm not going to Canada to go live in no house with no big white pitney them. So what did you think you were going to do? What'd you think you were going to do? Mr. Oh, I can't wait to be a part of your family. You and your kids have such a good relationship. Oh, I love the way you guys cook and hang out together and stuff. What did you think you were going to do? I've worked hard to make sure that my kids respect me. I've never went out of my way to make my kids look at me sideways or to look at me in a disrespectful manner, ever. From me and my baby father broke up from 9 years ago, my kids have never seen a man in my house. Because this is their place and their comfort. You think I'm going to fucking have you come in here and come turn that? My kids are not used to chaos. Even for the live, I called their dad and said, come get them. Just so they don't hear me. You cuss me, call me a whore. You cuss me, call me slut. You cuss me, call me every fucking thing. That's how you can look at somebody and tell them that you love them? You even lied and said I called your kids ugly. I never did that. I never did that. Literally the day when I said your ugly family, it had nothing to do with your kids. You said you were going to go check your brother about the car. And I said, go ahead, you and your ugly family. That's what I said. It had nothing to do with your children. But whatever you can do to try to make me look like a bad person, right? Whatever you can do to make me look like a bad person. Any of these fucking people that are in my live that you've seen commenting bullshit and whatever on other side, get rid of them. You bitches are gonna watch from the FYP tonight. You do nothing but manipulate me. And you think my friends are so bad. And you know what the fuck up part is? My friends don't even have anything to say about my relationship. At the end of the day, all of them say the same thing. It's up to you what you want to do. But you just won't stop. Like you said, I'm not going to stop until you have no friends left. That's what you want.
You got me for life, so that's it.
You attack them for shit that, like, you attack them for shit that you read in my phone. You attack them. All you do is fucking attack them. And they don't even care. They don't even care. They're just like, yo, whatever you want to do, Mishy, that's what it is. Hey, Spanish babe. More time we're in an argument or we're not talking, I've gone on somebody's live. It's not, I don't argue with you to go on somebody's live. I just go on their live because, well, I'm not doing nothing else. The kids are asleep. But nope, that's not okay for you. That's not okay. You have to make sure that you go live, and you got to make sure that Ramik has my name to run. Boss Lady has my name to run. Six Pon the Dice. Do you know how many fucking screenshots I have of people on the post on those websites saying that I'm a drunken Indian and I'm a typical Indian and I should take care of my welfare kids? You do that to somebody you love? Oh, she's not white. We're not claiming her. Like being like, are you serious? I know that Spanish, babe. You do whatever you fucking can to tear me down. And then you want to pretend like you're going to be the one to patch it back up. But here's the problem. You're the one doing it. It doesn't, you can't stab me and put a Band-Aid on it. And be a hero. That's what I'm saying, Spanish. That's what I'm saying. Yo, the amount of lies that man told on Spanish. In the little couple days, like, yo, all when Ramik had me like, oh, and her, it's a woman she brought to the thing to rub crotch. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? You knew Spanish was coming. And Spanish has always been like, yo, Mishy, just work it out. And then you go and drag her? All when you were in the Airbnb disrespecting the woman. You were in the Airbnb disrespecting the fucking woman. And she was still like, yo, Baller, let's just come, let's go to the beach. Let's go do something. Baller, settle down. You stole my fucking passport, dude. And hid it. You literally said in the fucking Airbnb, you literally said, this is why I should have married my own race. And then you want to come on fucking live and say, oh, Mishy fucks around with the Africans and blah, blah, blah. Those are black men too. Like, I'm trying to make the narrative like I'm a racist. Me? Yo, you diss Spanish so, and I know you're gonna say, oh, she's worried about her friends. Yeah, you know what? I am, because that wasn't called for. This is why I should have stayed married to my own race. Who says that? You fucking disrespected Spanish. You disrespect everybody and expect that it's gonna be okay. Because you know what's going to happen? They're going to walk off and they're going to leave me and I'm going to be left with nobody, because that's what you want. That's what you fucking want. You want me to have nobody, but guess what? I have my children. So the 6 children that you guys keep trying to drag me with, my 6 children.
Let me say this. I'm going to say this one thing. I'm that one whoever came on live and was talking about, oh, she this and she that or whatever, whatever. I've always been Team Baller from day one. I've been that friend that has always supported and said to Mishi, work it out, give him a chance, do this. But not because she didn't talk about it or I didn't talk about it or I didn't say about it. Didn't mean that I didn't support you. You know what I'm saying? I'm that friend that I listen, I stay there and I listen to whatever and I don't business. And whatever my friend decides to do and whatever decision she decides to make, that's on her. I don't business with anything. But when you're gonna sit there as a hypocrite to me, I call it a hypocrite now. Because when you sat there and I explained to you my situation, which was within me, I didn't have to explain to nobody because I've never been a person to come on TikTok and explain to anybody my relationship. And if I did mention it to the very few people, which was you and Michi, and I mentioned it to you and you took that and threw it and used it against me and then said the things that you wanted to say, that's a low blow as a man. And I look at it as I don't respect and I don't appreciate that because when I heard you, the reason why I haven't even came on live to go to Baller's live or go to anybody's live and I stayed in my own is because when Baller went on his live and I heard what he said, I heard what he said about me. That I have a man for 2 years and me live at Jamaica and me this and he don't know that I'm this and that and anybody can screen record that. Me not there with nobody, and I made sure I record. I made sure I made that clear to everybody. Nobody can even say them there with me, and you know that. So for you to say, "Oh, Spanish this," and you didn't say my name, but I know you were talking about me because I spoke to you. I mean, I talk out brawling and say it because I never like that because I respect you from the ground up because me respect Michi and from me respect you. What the fuck are you laughing about? You're laughing. What are you laughing about? Anything over here for anybody to laugh about? There's nothing funny over here to laugh
Yeah,
about.
goodbye. Hold this block,
The
bitch.
fuck you laughing about? Anything funny over here? Anyway, anybody else wanted to? Anybody else wanted to? Because I'm ready for everybody. I'm ready for everybody. Because I never liked it that. And I'm talking out now because I'm kind of feeling like I explained the situation to Michi and I explained it to Bala before. I don't think that is right for someone to feel like they get in their tantrum as an adult. And when you don't get your way with that person, you want to feel like you want to come on social media. Keep your fucking relationship, your marriage, everything off of social media. Your relationship and your marriage is not for social media. No matter what. Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this. And I don't give a damn who wanna screen record or whatever, whatever. And that the one that we talk about, Michi do this and Michi scam this and she's a chopper and this and that. No, no, suck your mother. Suck your mother a million times. Suck your mother. The fuck you laugh with which friend?
This guy's a
Make sure
moderator.
say you can't say that. Suck your mother a million times. No
Stop
business.
it. Stop, please. Come,
The fuck
please.
you talk about? You did it.
Good God.
He's a
Hey.
moderator.
Ace, you can't do that. That's my sister, like in real life. Ace. It. I don't even know. Oh, forget. Oh, I should never talk. Ace.
You don't even know the story, so him can go and say what him want say anything him want say. Him don't know who I cross from who not cross. Him can't say anything him want say anyway. Back me, I go ignore that, because me a big woman. I mean, I'm time for them waste
Guys,
people
give
that
me
on
friends later.
TikTok.
Yes, stop, behave, please. It's my sister in real life.
Me I this year, you laugh. That's why I asked you. When some, all right, let me ask you something. Yes. You see, if you're depend your life and you go through something, you feel like it's right for somebody when you are spill your guts and you are tell people you're feeling or how you feel or what you are go through, and somebody come on your life and I laugh. Not funny. Is this a serious matter?
Ace knows. He knows because we've talked about it.
No, she not this. She had this you. Me don't know if she had this but me just a see. Oh,
All right,
yeah, laugh
then.
at the filter. All right. That's
Right,
all you
that
had to say.
is.
That's all. I'm not a disrespectful person unless I need to be. You understand me? Just attack my side of the story because me's not a disrespectful person. I'm in a dip on social media in a no mix up and them something they might think I'm music. You understand? And when people get the wrong impression or whatever where me come from, that's when me get cross.
But then I
Because
Spanish
I
block
don't like
you. I know Spanish block you.
no, I'm not a moderator over here, so it's not my. I'm not a mod. Me just come through cause me see the live, but me
I'll
just
hold that
attack.
blame. It was me. It just started. It was an argument. I said, "Here, hold this block." It was me. Sorry, my bad. Take it back. My bad.
All right, so
I'll hold that.
everybody.
So it's like when you're in all right, when you're in a relationship, and your person, they decide to make the choices that they make. You should not make cursed out the friends or whatever, because nobody can force or put a gun to Michi and make Michi make the choices where she make. She's a grown woman. She makes the choices where she make, and she make them because she wants to make them. And furthermore, I'm not the friend to discourage nobody from them relationship. I've always been the one to tell Michi anything she depend. If she love it, me love it. You understand? That are the type of friend where me be.
Me too, Mishy. How many times I call and say, Mishy, you sure you want to go through this with your marriage? Let me do a 3-way call and just hear what the man have to say, and you just sit there and you listen to what he have to
Exactly.
say, and all the blame is going on you, and the man's not taking no blame, none at all. He's putting everything on you, and I
But
said,
you know
see
what?
though, Bala.
At the end of the day, I hate. You know what I hate? I hate. I've always been Team Bala, but I do not like the part when they're going through what they're going through, and he comes on social media to talk about everything and bring her down. I don't like that because at the end
Exactly,
of
and
the
he was
day,
on live again today, and that's why I'm like, yo, I'm gonna come on the live with her too, because yo, I've been gone through it.
listen to this. At the end of the day, Michi does not have to hide nothing from me, anything at all. So if she decides whether he drags her down today, tomorrow, to the next day, or yesterday, or whatever, and she decides that she wants to talk to him, that's her decision. That's her husband.
Right?
That's who she loves, and nobody can stop her from love who she want to love.
They put a ring on each other. That's up to them.
Exactly. So but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There probably is some friends that are out there saying, oh no, you shouldn't deal with that or you shouldn't do it. No, that's wrong for you to say because she married that
But
man.
but also at the same time, let me put this out there. If they decide to separate for good, you're not gonna come try to turn me against Mishy, because that will never happen.
Exactly, that's between them. But what I'm saying is the friends that maybe might be out there and say, oh, I don't think you should deal with him. Don't deal with that. Or you feel like, all right, I'm going to say this. Do not disrespect the man. Even if she and him are on bad terms, don't disrespect the man. That's her husband. And maybe she might listen to you as a friend at the moment, but then tomorrow she and him might be good. So don't do that at the same time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because
And then
they
you're
are
the
who they are.
asshole.
They're married.
He
You
expects
understand?
me.
I'm that type of friend. I don't go for bullshit. You understand? So that's why even if I hear them argue, I don't interfere. If it gets too far, then maybe, yeah. But I'm not gonna say, you know what, I'm not doing that. If anything, I'm gonna say, you know what, come, let's go here, let's go there, or whatever. Otherwise than that, you know what I'm saying? But when that man decides to say, all right, you have these friends, and when they feel insecure, they want to bring down the friends too. No, not every friend is the same. I'm not that friend, so I don't appreciate when he tried to bring me down, even though he didn't say the name. I knew it was me he was talking about, and I decided, you
Cause
know what? I'm not gonna go on that live. I'm not gonna do this. and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that type of person. You understand? I'd rather come to you in person and speak because I'm 50 years old. I don't got no time for the bullshit and the social media TikTok drama and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But this is her life, and maybe sometimes if he didn't bring it out there or whatever, don't be that man or don't be that person that catches an adult tantrum. That's what I call them. I've been through it. I've been there and done that. Don't be that person to catch feel like, all right, I'm gonna bring her down, or she didn't give me my way, or she won't talk to me, and I'm gonna go on social media. No, don't do that. Social media,
What's going on?
they will make you and break you. Don't
Who's
do
muting
that to
her?
yourself. That is too much. And then sometimes when people are angry and at the heat of the moment, they might say things that
Who is doing that? What do I
Who
they
do?
keeps muting her?
my phone is ringing. Sometimes people will say
Oh,
things that they don't mean. You know what I'm saying? They might say this and they might say that and they don't really mean it. And then at the end of the day, you can't take it back because it already came out your mouth. And people don't
yeah.
screen recorded this and screen recorded that. And what you think? People love to see that shit. And that's bad. And as a couple, you need to try to work that out. You're not going to make it any better by going on social media. Let me tell you something. If a man did that to me, I'm going to say this as a grown woman. If a man did that to me, if you think that by you coming on social media, trying to bring me down and making me look bad and embarrassing me or saying some things that I confided in you and didn't tell anybody else but you, and you bring it out on social media, it's over for you. Playtime is over. And that's how I look
There-
at it.
Because I don't trust you. I don't
There's
trust
Right.
no more
And then
trust. If you can't
if you
trust your
don't trust
partner, what's
that
the point?
person, if you don't trust that person, maybe you have to work on you and try to make you better.
Right. Right. And the expectation that he has for my friends, like it's like if me and him aren't talking, my friends will reach out and say, "Yo, Baller called me, try to call." If I don't want to speak to him, then he expects them to diss me, and that doesn't make sense.
Well, let me tell you, he's probably looking at this and everybody else, and probably somebody's going to screen record. I'm not that type of friend. I'm not taking one side. I might love Michi and all of that, but that's her husband and I respect him same way. You know what I'm saying? No matter what he did, maybe he said that out of anger or whatever he said, but I'm not bringing nobody down. I'm more of the peacemaker. What's right is right and what's wrong was wrong. And if she decides to still love him and go through whatever she wants to with him, that's on her. That's her husband. And I'm still going to love the both of them no matter what. I'm not going to be that friend to say, you know what, she's with him and I'm still not dealing with. No, I'm not that friend.
Right.
No, I'm just different. I don't know about anybody else, but sometimes everybody goes through different types of relationships. People go through different situations and they deal with things differently. And sometimes in life, like you can't most of these people on TikTok don't respect nobody.
Oh,
And
hi,
sometimes
beautiful.
they don't respect each other. They don't respect no, and I'm
They
not
don't
like that.
respect themselves, not alone anybody else. What the fuck?
Right. And sometimes you just have to look at things and just know this is who
Oh,
I
Missy, you're
am.
looking awful pretty tonight, lady.
Right? She look like, where were you
Hey.
going?
That's what I
Shit.
Where
said.
were
I said,
you
hi, beautiful.
going?
Damn.
Right.
She misses Bala. That's for a little while. That's for a little while. Maybe you two need to just take a little breather for a while or whatever and give some time, to think things over or whatever and maybe make a decision when you're much at peace in a better mind state, and just make the right decision.
I think it's over.
Oh God.
Like I think it's over. Like
You
it's
can't come.
like
You can't come back from that.
constantly. It's constant. It's constant. It's constant. When you can't attack me, you're attacking me. It's only getting worse. It's not getting better. So what's it gonna be like in a year? What's it gonna be like in 2 years? What's it gonna be like when you come here? Like you can't attack my children. My children. Anybody that I've brought into my life, I've brought into my life. My children were born into my life. They're my sole responsibility. not just to make sure that they eat and whatever, but to make sure that they're mentally sound too.
Right.
And I can't do that. And just to sit there and watch the way that he was able to switch a situation and lie on it, like even when he said, "Oh, you and Spanish went for 6 hours and whatever," that was a lie. And
no, we were gone less than 2 hours.
And it was Valentine's Day, yes, but he left out the fact that his son's birthday is Valentine's. The kids came over and swam. They went to the park. They got their gifts and then they left. And so the whole morning, like you're like, oh, big Valentine's. You didn't have anything planned. And we ended up having to go to the grocery store and stuff because his brother took the money to buy like the food and bought a tire. Like, so why are you taking that out of the equation and trying
I thought he said he spent $90,000 to make sure everything was there for you.
I don't got nothing to say.
Oh, shit.
Like you want?
Isn't that what he was saying on the live? He was saying on the live he spent $90,000 to make sure you had everything at your foot.
No, well, she didn't have everything at her foot because I actually went to the supermarket. Me and Michi went to the supermarket and I paid for it.
Jaja.
Because it was like the brother, like he said he rented a car or whatever, and his brother had the car. Like I don't even think we've seen the brother like twice or three times. So all he's going on about this, that, and the other thing, and he did this and he did that, and he did all of these things. Like fair is the game. That didn't happen.
What happened to the big surprise he had for Valentine's Day? Did that happen?
Yeah, that happened. Remember the gifts he was talking about? The gifts and stuff.
Yeah. No, he said he had a big thing planned for the day to take her somewhere and do this. He spent remember he said like $50,000 on the day.
Even when he had his mom in the live and she was like, "Oh, the woman's wicked. Why she would have made you spend all that money?" Like, why are you getting involved, lady? You don't even know me. You don't know me. You don't want to know me. And
I just feel like before any of those people that were talking and posting up videos and doing lives based on this relationship, they should have never went on there talking without hearing the other side of the story, because there's two sides to a story. In every situation, there's two sides of the story, maybe three: the lie, the truth, and the real story.
Right.
You know, and there was a lot to it.
It's not really a lot of people talking about it, except for that fucking 6 cocking in the back of her throat bitch.
Every night, every day, like literally every day. 6 on the dice.
6 on the dice.
Well, I don't know who that is.
Yo, this girl goes
I can play the screen recording for you.
Every fucking night. And she's talking about, oh, she's indigenous and oh, why doesn't she take care of her kid? Like, yo, my kids aren't taken care of?
You know what? Because they call those type of bitches yameds. Those are the dumb bitches that don't know shit and don't take care of their own fucking kids, but they want to try to regulate other people's lives.
This was her conversation at 2:30 this morning when I woke up.
Today?
And I don't get along, and that's okay.
2:30 in the morning.
I would never, as a woman, I would never make it go out of my way and take my time. It's not in my heart. You know, even although she said
you have to come closer, Kristen.
In her life, and her kids have a good heart. She took the time, her and Lala, take the time to make videos and body shame people. Like, why not be an adult and say, you know what, fuck them, we don't get along, we're not going to agree, we agree to disagree, and we don't have to be the same life. And then Lala's like, oh yeah, Six used to get mad when Michibu used to give gifts to Classical. No, the fuck I didn't. I was happy when my friends got gifts.
This is her at 2:30 this morning. I woke out of my sleep to go pee pee.
As a friend, or if you
but you know what? But you know what? I'm gonna say this. You know whose fault is this?
This live and toss them like 1 or 2 roses.
You know whose fault is this? This is Baller's fault. You know why I'm gonna say that it's Baller's fault and he's wrong for that? Because whenever he gets in his adult tantrums, he feels like he wants to come and bring down issue and call out everybody's names, and that is not man-wise. That is not manly to do that. As a man and as your wife, you and your wife in a problem. Why, when you have pillow talk, every relationship has pillow talk. When you're having pillow talk with your wife, you mean when you're catching your adult tantrums, you want to come and bring out and expose your wife, you're throwing her under the bus. Why are you doing that? Yeah. Well, that's giving everybody else ammunition to attack her.
But that's what he wants. That's what he wants. That's why I say, when I say he doesn't like me.
And with this 6 pound of dice girl though, Spanish, every night I wake up like in between 2 and 4 to go pee or like take a smoke and go back to bed, you know? Every night. It never fail. And every night I wake up and go live and this girl's on live talking about Miss G.
She's obsessed.
And she's the same
and saying that Michi got left in Ochi, some man left her in Ochi, and telling all these stories that never even happened, never even existed.
What the hell?
She said that she knows Michi. Isn't that the same one, the same girl that got left in Ochi by her man? That never happened. Michi's never been left in Ochi, bro.
It's just like, yo, all you want to see people do when you get mad is to drag me, and you keep giving them the ammunition. How you can't go back in time. You can't unsay things. That's why more time you'll hear him say she blocks me. I block him because words can't be taken back. So if I'm mad and I'm angry and I'm gonna attack you or attack your character, I'd rather just go silent. That's just me. Yeah. He can never take back what he said. He can never take back when he like was trying to make it look like I'm a racist. Those things can't be taken back. He can't take back what his mother said. And how do I unhear it? It's not even the taking it back. How do you unhear that? You attack me even today. You attack me. You have people in your box and you're sitting there telling them a lie. Like, it's a lie. Like, you take a little bit or a piece out of one situation and you build an entire lie. You don't care. You don't have any boundaries. How do you be in a relationship like that? How do you as a woman trust a person like that? How do I have conversations with you when I need somebody to confide in? You want to know why I'm on the phone with my friends? I'm on the phone with my friends because I can't be on the phone with you. Because I don't trust you. So why can't it go back to the way it was? Because it's not, and it'll never go back that way. You can't undo what you did.
Is P Meals good, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll never be able to undo what you did. That's why you should think twice when you hit that button. Oh, she flirts with people on live. She does this, she does that. Yeah, because you're constantly calling me a whore. Constantly. You're a TikTok whore. You just want to slut down the place. You want to run the TikTok streets, whoring girl. Like, yeah, you're constantly calling me a whore. So yeah, there's times where, yep, I'll go above and beyond. Because I'm fucking fed up. I don't know who this person is. Hello?
Hi, good night.
Good night.
Hi, good night.
What's up?
We're in conversation. Is there something necessary about this right now?
Okay, I'm so sorry.
You have something to... Okay, bye. Guys, if you're not coming in the box to say something obtaining to maybe what she's saying or something, there's no point of coming in. We're not here to have like conversation with people and make a whole big live right now.
I don't want to hear like 15 men come and call him a waste man. I don't want anybody to say you have the wrong Jamaican, you need the right Jamaican. I'm not interested.
Yeah. If you're not in our little circle there and you know who the people are that's in the circle or in Michi's circle, because she knows some people that's...
He was on live for how many hours?
Don't even send it.
And I'm live and I'm still not going into personal...
You okay? You good, Mama?
About what I know and what has been said to me and things that he's gone through and whatever. Because if you've told me things in confidentiality, that's going to stay in confidentiality. You're the one that has to face yourself. When you've calmed down, you have to go face your fucking self and figure out what the fuck you're going to do because you lied.
And Mishi has the recordings where you're telling people you lied, where you're telling her that you lied and had to make up lies.
I know, QK, baby. You realize that, oh, I don't like the public embarrassment. You realize that I don't like the live thing and the screen recordings and whatever. So now that's another way that you feel like you can hold and manipulate me, because every time I'm not answering my phone to you, then you're gonna do what? You're gonna jump and hit the live button. Well, do it. I'm not playing anymore. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not. That's one more thing, like, to show you how your mind works. You don't sit there and say, boy, she really doesn't like this or what. You're like, oh, I can use this against her. Everything that I've ever told you in confidence about my past and my childhood and you've told me things too. You've thrown them back in my face. So what do we have to talk about? Like, what do we have to talk about? What do we have to talk? You want things to go back to the way they were. The way they were was before you started making a file that when shit hits the fan, you can go live and start listing off stuff. Because that's all I feel like you do now. That's why we don't have conversations for hours, because there's nothing to talk about. You keep saying I'm obsessed with TikTok, but how? How am I obsessed with TikTok? I've been quiet. Even when you're like, oh, you can go drag me on your live, I've been quiet. I've let them attack me. I've let them make screen recordings and laugh and joke and make a mockery out of me. I've said nothing. I've done nothing. I've said nothing. I've said nothing. All when you've said, go drag me, then you can go live and say whatever you want. I don't feel good making you feel bad. That doesn't make me feel good.
It doesn't get you anywhere.
And it doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel like a good person. Everybody on this app, that even the friends I've had that we have fallen out, I don't bring their shit to the app. I don't say she told me, he told me. I don't do that. Because if you confided in me as a friend, it's not my fucking... Why am I coming at you when we're not friends? Like, that. No, that doesn't make sense. You did everything and you lied. I've been literally for weeks now being dragged as an indigenous, drunken, unemployed mother that doesn't take care of her kids, and because of the narrative that you painted. And then you go live and you say, oh, you know that whenever the white women or the foreign light-skinned women, when they go live, the people are going to come over there and going to side with them because they're always going to be the one getting the benefit of the doubt. Why? Why? Because nobody can come up in this box and disrespect you. Because they can't do it. Nobody knows what we went through. The only thing they know is what you said. And they took it and they fucking ran with it. And it's easy for you to say, stay off of TikTok, because I'm the one that has to leave TikTok with everybody saying that, oh, Baller made Mishi run off of TikTok because all the lies came out and all the this came out, and I gotta shut up. I gotta shut up. And then every time I go live or I'm in somebody's box, I'm constantly getting screen recorded. Everything is Mishy's a chopper, and Mishy's a scammer, and Mishy, what did I scam you? I'm not going to sit here and list out the things that I've done for you or the things that I've brought with me or whatever. I'm not doing that. That's fucking petty to me. I'm not doing that. I'll never do that. If that's what people want, for me to post up receipts with shit, no, I'm not doing that because we were in a relationship. So if you said, hey, babes, when you come, can you, and it wasn't a problem, even down to lying and telling people that I stopped you from playing soccer, I've never came to Jamaica and not brought you a soccer shoes. An indoor and a turf. Every single time I get you
something. He was saying something on the live today about you were supposed to bring groceries or something and you didn't bring them.
Groceries?
Yeah, something about groceries or something, and you didn't bring what you were supposed to bring.
What the fuck?
I keep going back and looking over the recordings that's recorded.
Who the fuck brings groceries to Jamaica? That's weird. Anyways,
right?
I've never gone to Jamaica and haven't brought him, like, okay, mind you, my son works for Puma, right? So it's not like I spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but still, how are you telling people that I stopped you from playing soccer? Every time I come there, I always bring you a turf shoes and a regular soccer shoes. So why would I do that if I'm stopping you from playing soccer? You said everything. And the thing is like, you said everything that you possibly could say that you know would hurt me. Like you insinuating that I'm a racist. You insinuating that that you're not going to come here and you don't want to be a part of the family with the kids. You insinuating to your mother that you are going to come to Canada and get an apartment because you're not going to live with no big white pitney and stuff. Like all of those. And you want, how do we go back? How do we go back? Tell me. $5 hours you went live for. 5 hours today. 5 hours you went live for today. That's somebody who wants to fix their relationship when their relationship is on the rocks because of you. And all you can, I crashed out. Yo, crashing out is like getting upset. That doesn't give you it's not you fucking lying and having your mother on the live with you and saying things that's not crashing out. Like, and I'm sorry, that's a pussy excuse. You got mad and you wanted to say what you wanted to say. Well, then own it now. Your relationship's over. You crashed out and now it's over. You said when I called you and you came off of the live, I asked you to fix it. That's a lie. You said we can fix this, we can fix this, we can fix this. And I kept saying, how do we go back? You dissed my kids. We can do it. We can do it. You even said, oh, get a marriage counselor. You'll pay for a marriage counselor. You'll do this. And I said, how do I unhear that shit? How do I unhear those things? How do I unsee people laughing at me saying, oh, she's just another indigenous, drunken, unemployed mother? How do I unfeel that hurt? But you don't think about that because you're mad. So when you're mad, you want everybody else to just be mad. Not everybody does that. Not everybody does that. I don't open up my mouth when I'm mad. Because I know. You literally had you drag Spanish. Like, you drag Spanish, and Spanish never did anything. Like, we were at the air, you never knew she was coming to the Airbnb. That's a lie. That's a lie. And then you're insinuating, like, oh, Ramik's talking about rubbing crotch. Why are you on social media trying to insinuate that your wife is a lesbian? Why do you feel good about that? Why do you feel good about that? And still, the secrets that I know, and you sat down there and you disrespected me with your mother, and the things that I know about your mother that you've told me, still to this day has never came out. All when she was attacking me. Because you told me in confidence. I know that, Spanish. I know that. You're not going to say that, oh, the day... You're not going to say the day that, oh, Valentine's Day, your kids came over because it was your son's birthday and he got his presents and he did this and he went swimming and you took them to the park. And you're not going to say that. You're going to say that I went to rub crotches with Spanish on big Valentine's Day, which is a lie. Me and Spanish left because you left and we said we were going to go buy some stuff to cook for the house. But you want to give people a narrative that your wife is a lesbian. For what? Why? You stood in front of me and Spanish after you took my passport and hid it. And you stood in front of me in Spanish and said, that's why I should have married somebody out of my own race. How do you take that back? How do you take that back? Because you were mad? The only thing that I ever know when people are mad is they normally say what's on their mind. They normally come out, whatever's on their mind comes out. You're on the live talking about how I can't or I won't help you with your papers and blah, 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 and dragging me. But then today you're like, I'm not with Mishi for papers. Get it straight. I don't understand. What narrative are you going with? Where are you going with the story? Where's the ending? Where's the end chapter going? What story are you sticking with? You literally said on your live, oh, it's just another white woman that captured a Jamaican. Are you fucking serious, dude? Because you ran me down for months and I wanted nothing to do with you. You said you had no intentions of coming. I'm not going to Canada and living with no big white pitney and what? So what did you think was happening? If you didn't marry me for papers, then why are you saying that? And why? I own my house. Why in God's name would I go live in an apartment? You talk about I block people, I this, I that. You broke into my phone. You blocked and unfriended a billion fucking people on my live. You broke into my phone. You went through every fucking thing as you do because that's what you do. And I have no fucking, yeah, and receiving government assistance. And I that have no privacy. Not that there's anything in there, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, like, seriously? And I've never even looked in your fucking phone. And you can ask Spanish, because when you gave us the phone to use the hotspot's timed out because I never opened the fucking phone. Because what am I doing with you if I don't trust you? You've blocked everybody from your area, everybody that's known you before I knew you. You've blocked them all off of my life. What do you have to hide? Everybody from your area. Everybody that lives in your...
Sorry for the interruption. Guys, we're not coming in here for you guys to be calling him a waste man and doing all of that something. She's having a conversation with people and venting. It's not for none of you guys to come in here and say, oh, Mumiyat, a waste man, Jamaican, that you need a good... None of that, okay? Straight block for that, guys. Straight block.
Thank you. Everybody, I've never questioned you. I don't want people from my area on your live, whatever. I've never questioned you. Every single thing you say, I'm a lesbian. I don't know who hurt you. I don't know which one of your women was a lesbian. I don't know where that's coming from. But enough, man. Like, enough is enough. You do any and everything you can to fucking drag me. And then you're like, well, why can't we work on it? Why? What do you mean, why can't we work on it?
There's no working on it. Like, he fucked up.
The result's always going to be the same thing, because this is what you always do. You just did it again. Like, you literally just did it again. You let them fucking drag me the other day and I said nothing. And you just did it again. Last night you went live, started murmuring about, all the arguments on TikTok and why Top Girl doesn't know why she's this and why she's arguing with this one and da-da-da-da-da. And then in the morning you went, fuck it, you did it again. So what's the outcome? What type of embarrassment do you have to drag me through before I say, okay, I give up? Because I give up. When you sit there and say, if she cared about her relationship, she would fight. We're not in a fucking war, dude. We're in a fucking marriage. We shouldn't have to fight. Hey, baby. We shouldn't have to fight. This shouldn't be a fight. We're married. We're supposed to be on the same fucking side. We're supposed to be... Who the fuck wants to get up every day and fight for a relationship that you're sabotaging? Am I fucked up sometimes? Yeah. Is my toxic trait avoiding people? Yeah, it is. Absolutely it is. My toxic trait is avoiding people. But I avoid them because, as I've said a million times, you cannot unhear things and you cannot unsay things. Hey, Ali, baby. So my toxic trait is I avoid people until my mind is settled down where I'm able to have a fucking conversation without attacking somebody. I'm on a live and you don't want me on the live and you're literally in my emails because that's the only way you can get to me. And you're in my email saying you have 5 minutes to come off before I expose you. You have 4 minutes before I put your stuff on Pornhub. You have 3. What kind of a man are you? What kind of a man are you? And you're supposed to be my husband? You have my you literally have files and sent me pictures of what you're going to send to my workplace and to my children. And still, nobody's ever heard until all of this shit. Nobody's heard me say it. But now this manipulation that you realize that what you said the other day when you went live hurt me. So now you want to use this as the form of manipulation now. So every time Mishy does something I don't like, I'm going to go live and drag her so that 6 Pound of Dice and fucking big fat ass fucking Lindsay and the rest of them can all drag her. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore. You're talking about people are like, oh, your wife is one of the most hated people. They don't realize why I'm one of the most hated people on TikTok. And I'm not even going to out and say it, but they don't realize it's really not me. For you to sit up there and say, I start arguments with people and you just try to be a supportive husband. Are you serious, dude? The day that I told you and Butterfly to stop talking fucking shit about everybody on the fucking live. I told you guys to stop talking shit on the fucking live. And then I came off the live and I didn't answer the phone. And the next morning I woke up to 20 videos of Amanda and Bella and everybody else that you posted up. And what did you say? If you care so much about what happens on TikTok, then here, let me give you something to care about. And that's a husband? That's a protector? That's a husband. That's a protector. That's somebody that protects their wife, right? You sat on the fucking live with your mother and you literally let your mother say whatever the fuck she wanted to say about me. And she doesn't know me. And you guys took the narrative and you switched it around to make...
You're being recorded. You're being recorded. It just did that thing.
Oh.
Like there's someone's reporting your live, I mean. It just did that flash.
Oh, whatever. You sit there and you fucking say, oh, we can work on this. We can work on this. We can work on this. So what am I supposed to do? Be in a relationship where I fear that anytime I open up my mouth and say I don't like something, or I stick up for myself, or I say I don't like a situation, I have to fear you dragging me on the internet or exposing me on Pornhub? Who even thinks those things? What you don't remember is you're my husband. There's nobody on TikTok that can say they have any personal things of mine. Nobody. Nobody can say that. You're my husband. So let's be completely honest. You're the one that looks like a bitch if you do that. But like I said today, you can only expose me once. So make sure, like you said, 40 days, 40 nights. You can only expose me once. Make sure you stretch them out so that they reach the 40 days and the 40 nights. Make sure you link up with 6 Pound of Dice and Lindsay and have them add them to your little posse to drag me to, because that's what you guys like. To sit there and insinuate, oh, those African men, they're black men too, to insinuate that I'm a racist. Who the fuck? Anybody who knows, listen, I don't think that anybody understands the way that I was raised, especially with my white side of family, and how many times prejudice was put in my face with my white side of family. That's why a lot of times you'll hear me say, I don't like white people, certain types of white people. The ones like 6 Pound of Dice, that everything's cool with them until you step on their toes and then you're a drunken Indian that's unemployed and doesn't take care of my kids when she has none. And you know what? At the end of the day, you gave her that baller. You gave her that to run with. Nights after nights after nights after nights. And the woman knows nothing about me. Exactly, Cass. You made a next woman feel comfortable enough to talk about me. And not even just one next woman. Ramik had me over there making a fucking mockery out of me with your lies. Oh, I can't help you. I don't work. I would have never married you if I couldn't help you. Anybody who knows me knows I'm the first one on TikTok to tell people, yo, listen, make sure you're not, fucking your blessings up in the future. Make sure you know what you're doing. And everything I ever did with you was with good intentions. But that doesn't matter. You sit down there and you say, I don't watch your Meeks things. You don't have to watch your Meeks stuff. You don't have to. Because I'm the one that looks like a fucking idiot. And oh, we were going to try to work on things, but she's not too because I'm not too trying to work on things. The fuck are we going to work on? You dissed me. You dissed my fucking kids. You dissed my culture. You dissed my house. You dissed my job. You dissed everything. What the fuck is there to work on? You don't like me. So fucking keep it moving, dude. You said right in front of Spanish you should have married somebody in your own race. What's left to talk about? What's left to talk about? What is left to talk about? What is left to say? What is left to do? I have to sit quietly because if I do anything to piss you off, you're going to hit your live button and let the whole of TikTok fucking drag me again? Yo, you can fuck me over once. You can't do it twice, man. You did this, not me. Him saying that has used for papers all over it. Huh? I don't get that, Debbie. I'm sorry. The day is never going to come where I take up my money and mine a man. Ever. It's not going to happen. So if that's what everybody wants to walk around in and say, oh, Mishy never this. No, he makes money. He makes money. He's definitely not with me because of that. I can tell you that. But if that's the narrative he wants to give people, cool. Exactly. What kind of a thing is that to say? What kind of a thing is that to say to somebody? And then you say you want to, why can we work this out? And then you even lied and said, I called you and said, can we work this thing out? That's a lie. You said we can work it out. We can go to marriage counseling. We can do this. We can do that. And what did I keep saying? How am I supposed to unhear these things? Because I am spicy. Because I am. Because he had a 5-hour live and I'm tired of being quiet. That's why. I'm tired. I'm tired of being quiet. I'm not doing it. Because I say nothing. He says what he wants to and he does what he wants and I say nothing. And this is the way to manipulate me because he knows that I don't like publicly doing this type of shit. So every time I'm on TikTok and he doesn't like it, he goes and starts his live and he starts dragging me. So guess what? Oh, all right. This will be the only live you're going to get out of me. He's literally made a mockery out of me. You've made a mockery of me, and I've sat quiet. I've sat quiet. I've sat quiet. You've made a mockery out of me. The amount of comments about, oh, believe me, she acts native when she drinks. Oh, she's not white. We don't accept her. She's not white. She's indigenous, welfare's finest, blah, blah, blah. You've made a fucking mockery out of me. And I didn't go live. I didn't go live. I didn't go live. Ramik made a mockery out of me. Everybody sitting down talking about my kids like there's some type of trash. You talking about my kids like there's some kind of trash. Your mother talking about my kids like there's some kind of trash. And I've said nothing. I get it, Spicy, but listen. It's like, no, I can't sit back anymore and be quiet. 5 hours? Oh. Exactly. But, oh, we can work on it. Work on what, dude? This is what you want, right? This is what you want? You want the clout? You want the back and forth? You want the argument? Okay, well then what? This is what it is. I'm going to say my piece, and then when I say my piece, it's done there. You can do whatever you want tomorrow. You can go live every single fucking day from now until the day you die. I don't care anymore. But I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to shut up. This is the one time I'm not shutting up anymore. You realize I don't like the public embarrassment, and now you want to use it to manipulate me. Anytime me and you fall out, you're, oh, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. Yo, listen, man, I don't know what to tell you. Thanks, Boo-Boo. I don't know what to tell you anymore. I don't know what to tell you anymore. Because this fighting, like this, oh, we can fight for our marriage. No, we're fighting each other, bro. There ain't no fucking fighting for no marriage. We ain't on no common ground. We're not on no fucking common ground. There's nothing about fighting for this marriage because that's not what it is. We're fighting each other. And if we're fighting each other, then that makes us enemies. So therefore, what's the point? There's way too much damage done. Way too much damage done. You sit in your live and you say, oh, I don't know, she's always on the phone with her girlfriends. I don't know what kind of sodomite thing that you're insinuating that I'm a fucking lesbian. You're insinuating, like, yo, what is wrong? Like, for real. What's the point? What's the point? Just you go your way and I go my way and fuck it. Who wants to believe, believes, and who doesn't, doesn't. That's how it should have been the other day. But no, you keep going live. You keep doing, like, yo, you want to use going live to manipulate me because you feel like, oh, I'm going to come off a live. Or I'm going to come off of whoever's box I'm in and run to you because I don't want you to go. No, fuck it, man. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. Because you're literally, I don't know who you are. Because the person I thought you were, you're not. Like in the beginning of a relationship, you know how like when your man's trying to get to know you and they're like asking and you're like, wow, it's so nice. They like want to know about, you didn't want to know nothing about me. You wanted to know what you could have to throw in my face at a later date. Where do we go from here? Nowhere. It's over. That's where. And you knew that. You knew that starting your life. You knew that. You knew it. You knew it. You knew starting your life. You knew that. Yeah, for real, Spicy. You gave the whole of TikTok a bullshit narrative to run with. And you're a husband. You're a protector. You're a protector. You're a husband. You've done everything you possibly can do to manipulate me. And because I let you go live and I say nothing because I don't like the back and forth, people just drag me. Oh, Mishi, she's unemployed. Oh, she's just another unemployed indigenous woman. She's just a drunk Indian. She's just this. She's just, I'm all of these fucking things, right? And you sat there and let them say those things. Yeah. You've let them say these things. You sat with your mother who's never taken a time to get to know me. And you sat on a live with your mother on speakerphone saying, I'm wicked. I'm a wicked. Why? Oh, I'm wicked and evil and all of these things. For what? What did I ever do to your mother? What did I ever do to you for that matter? Thank you. Here's Mrs. Wallace too. Here's another thing I want to clear up. Mrs. Wallace, it was in a recording this morning that apparently you and Mrs. Wilson, I've been bullying you. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know where the fuck, but Six Pound of Dice or whatever her fucking name is telling everybody about how I've been bullying you and Mrs. Wilson the whole time I've been on TikTok. So I don't know if you could say something in the comments that could clear that shit up or something. Cause I was like, this is weird. Like, stop trying to fucking drag me. Not you, her.
Hi. Who is 6 Pound of Dice anyways? I don't know who that is.
I listen, I don't know. Like the other day, my soon to be ex-husband went live and she's been on his fucking shit. And then last night somebody sent me a recording where she's telling everybody that and two women, Mrs. Wilson and Mrs. Wallace, that are building and doing good for themselves in Jamaica. Mishi bullies them all the time too. I'm like, what the fuck? Hey.
You've got to be joking. I gotta turn on the fucking light.
I'm like, who the fuck? I'm like, dude, like, what are you talking about?
I don't know who 6 Pound of Dice is anyways, first of all. Secondly, the only issue we had was because of that fucking retarded people. That was
Right.
it. Which they've been gone a long time. So there's nobody in this world that can talk for me but fucking me.
That's why I was like,
So,
dude, I'm
I
like,
don't
she
have-
follows me. Like, we follow
I
each
don't
other.
have no issue with nobody nowhere, because if I did, the whole world would know about it already.
Exactly. That's why I said, I was like, you think, I'm like, she's not even the type of person that would come in my fucking live if she didn't like me. Like, look how much times you've come in, and I'm like, and Mrs. Wilson comes in and out too.
Mrs. Wilson had nothing to do with anything at all anyways, first of all. She's been out quiet and she's a widow and she's got nothing to do with nothing. So leave her name out of everybody's mouth. But me to
Exactly.
be talked about, if I have an issue, I'm the first to come out on TikTok and start opening my mouth. So no, I don't have no issues with nobody. So I don't know what 6 Pound of Dice is trying to drag my name for you to get, you know, in deeper shit for when that's not true.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't even get it. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, every night this chick is fucking live. Ever since Baller went live and started his bullshit. And then now all of a sudden every night she's like, oh, and Mishi and Baller said, and Baller, I don't care what fucking Baller said anymore. I'm done with it. I'm over it. Like, I'm not doing it no more. It's done. I've told everybody. He said what he said the other day. Everybody screen recorded it and ran with it and said whatever they wanted to say. I stayed quiet. He went live today again for 5 fucking hours, just with the same dragging bullshit. And now I'm speaking. And once I'm done speaking, I'm done speaking. I'm not doing it no more. I'm done. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not going to sit back and be like, oh, I don't want to involve social media. No, you keep involving social media. So guess what? It is what it is now.
Why
I
do
don't know.
people like to talk for others? We all have our own mouths.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody learned their lesson once with that crackhead and her husband about
Okay,
trying to be friends and you know, keep their mouth shut and do all kinds of crap. But we've all learned from that shit. So where is this coming from now?
That's what I said. I was like, dude, when I got the screen recording, I literally said to the person, like, me and Miss Wallace are cool.
I don't have no problem. No fucking money.
And the rest of them are on the live like, oh, Mrs. Wallace is such a nice person. Yeah, she fucking is. That's what, like, what the hell?
No, but you know what the problem is? I'm a nice person to people that are nice. I'm a fucking cunt when it comes to it because
Absolutely.
I don't
As
take
you
no
need to
bullshit
be. You
from
can't let
nobody.
people walk all over you.
So for somebody to say that I said something and that I was being bullied by somebody, no go so people. Hey Melissa. Yeah,
I'm like,
it's true. See, Rose, everybody knows. People that have met me in real life know. The same way you see me here is the same way you're gonna see me face to face.
that's why I was like, I'm like, I don't know where this girl is trying to get. Like, it's like anybody that she goes around that she can try to, like, you know, make it look bad. I'm like, bitch, yo, just stay off my fucking name. Like, oh, I'm a welfare person and I don't work and I'm just another indigenous drunk person. And yo, you should see, I have all the fucking screen recordings of this fucking bitch and the screenshots of all the comments that she be putting on the fucking post.
Wow.
Like, way, like some bullshit. Like, bitch, you don't know me.
Crazy.
Well, or all the indigenous people are welfare's finest.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the only ones I know and have in my life have been working at their jobs for eons.
All
So
right.
I don't know. I don't know. It depends on the ones you like to mingle with, I guess.
Exactly. And then, oh, Mishi acts real native when she drinks. I don't even drink because of generational trauma. I don't drink. I watch way too many of my fucking family members, literally their lives end because of alcoholism. I don't drink. If I drink, maybe it's like one time for a year.
I definitely don't. I definitely am an addict, though.
Coffee.
Oh, yeah.
I don't drink. I literally grew up watching like the people I love the most letting like alcohol like control their lives, and I made a decision when I had my children that I'm not going to drink. Like I don't want my children even seeing even healthy drinking. I don't want them seeing that. But I have 6 kids and my
Someone
kids
just reported the live again. I just did the flash thing again.
they can do whatever they want. I have 6 kids and my kids are all on welfare. I'm like, I have 6 kids. I have 3 boys and 3 girls. My oldest is in her last year university. My oldest son is in his 2nd year of college. And my 3rd daughter is literally going to college in September. And she just got a $50,000 grant. 1 out of 10 Indigenous women in Ontario that got that grant. For being like, are you serious, lady? Like, who the fuck?
Does anybody in here know who this person is, by the way? Was it six?
Six Pound the Dice. They all know who she is.
Who is
Everybody.
this?
It's 6 pound
I
of cocky
seen
in
the
the
name.
back of her throat. Let's not get that twisted.
6 cocks in the back of her throat. That's who I like to refer. If anybody knows her, I don't think she's not blocked over here. Somebody send for her, because when I went to go send for her today, she said she's at work because she has to work extra hours so that she can fund all of the welfare people.
I will Facebook message the same lady and get her to share it to him. To it.
It's like there's like it never ends. Like it's not ending. And I know that it's my husband's fault. I know it's his fault. But it's like, yo, you guys are just sitting around waiting for something to drag me about. Like I don't care. But you're not gonna make me feel like I'm a fucked up person. I'm not a fucked up person.
Was
I
this on
can't
a
hear.
live? Was she on live saying these things about you?
Yeah, she was on live.
So what
And
does
I
she look
have
like? I don't even know what this
nobody
person looks
knows
like.
what she looks like. The old hag won't even turn her fucking camera on.
I've been
Oh,
asking how she looks like for months. I can't figure it out.
She doesn't even turn her camera on.
oh shit.
I'm like, yo, listen, this fucking I'm like, yo, it's not my fault that you're menopausal and your crotches are dried up. Like, that's not my fault. See your
She
OBGYN.
literally
Like,
sounds like a 60-year-old woman, so.
You know what the thing is though? A lot of people, unfortunately, want to go live. They see people like us go live, and they see people come on and start to chit chat. So they feel say, "Yo, my people live and talk some fuck,
Miss
right?"
Wallace, listen. Miss Wallace, listen to this.
And I heard Top Mala lost hers because somebody knocked them out. It's not a problem. Well, nobody's knocked mine out.
Wait.
But anyway, why is Top Mala in here? Before I went to Christmas, before I went away for Christmas, right before I went away for Christmas, I overheard those girls putting down Minxie, but they were also putting down two other females who've done nothing to nobody, and they're doing good down there. They have houses building. They don't bother nobody. I didn't say you, Crystal. I said Lawbox. Don't start with me, lady girl. I didn't say that. I said it was
Yo, I was ready to start a whole war. They're talking. Hold on. They'll call your name.
Anyway, when they were putting down those other two girls, I got mad. Okay? Then I went to Jamaica, and then I came back, and when I came back, I was in Minxie's live. I didn't know that Mitchie Boo was in the live because she has so many fucking accounts, and she changed her name. But anyways, I don't care that she was in there because I wanted to say to Minxie, I didn't say I don't know why. I don't know why Mitchie Boo was upset because she like all of us has had a bad experience there. Almost every woman has had a bad experience either in Jamaica or with a Jamaican. She's not perfect. So why was she so on Minxie for nothing? And now she's her friend. That was my thing. And then they all got, well, that's not you, that's not what I meant. It was your life he was in is what I meant to say.
These bitches need something to talk about.
Because she didn't see it.
They're just chatting their mouths off. That's all they're doing. That's all she talks about?
She said it was in her life. Mistakes. We say things that don't mean to come out the way that they do.
Who is this white chocolate girl, yo?
White chocolate?
It was her and white chocolate talking, anyways.
I don't know. I recognize the names.
6 pound of cocky in the back of her throat and white chocolate, whoever that is.
But honestly, I think she's just chatting off her mouth because she just wants to chat off her mouth about being on Minxie's live and being on my live and ooh, like it's some kind of big deal to be on people's lives. I don't know.
But that's the thing. She came up into Minxie's live. We were there we were there laughing because there was a guy talking about he wanted a woman. And we were like running a joke and whatever. And we were there just like holding the vibes. And then this bitch just jumps up in the box. She don't say nothing. All she says was, well, that Mitchie Boo, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the fuck? And then Minxie's going like this because I'm in the top box with my Not Me account, right? So Minxie's going like this and she's like, that's not Mitchie Boo. Minxie's like, it is. She's like, well, I don't care. So I'm like, well, tell me more. What happened to me in Ocho Rios? How did I get fucked up? Like, what happened? And she was like, well, I don't know. I don't know you. I said, so why are you talking about me? Well, you have to go ask some of your men friends. Well, who are these men friends? Because I don't really have men friends, but let me know. She's like, well, I just heard. And I was like, what are you fucking so? She got like, and then she just started rambling to some like girl in the box talking about taxes because she had nothing to say.
That's what I'm saying. She was just chatting off her mouth to chat off her mouth. She had nothing to talk about on her own life, so she had to bring up some bullshit about you.
That's what I'm like, yo, bitch, what the fuck is your problem?
This, mind you, this is at 2:30 in the morning, Miss Wallace. When I woke up last night to go pee-pee, I wake up and this is what I wake up to. I was like, what in the motherfucker is this? Even when you guys should be sleeping, you're still on people's names. Like, go to bed, old woman.
When I tell you the woman is like, I have the screenshots of that the TikTok waste. Yo, the paragraphs this woman be like putting on there, like the woman be putting about.
You don't.
she's indigenous. She don't work. She's this. Hey T baby. She's got 6 kids. Bitch, let me tell you something. If I did anything right in my life, my 6 kids is what I did right. Because I'm proud of my children. I was 17 when I had my first child, and let me tell you, I gave up things so that I could raise her properly. And there's nobody out there that's gonna make me feel shame for having my 6 kids. And I have them all for one father. So I don't know who the fuck or what. Well, my youngest son has a different dad, but my ex-husband takes care of him. But yo, listen, like, you can't shame me like that. I was married for 18 years, bitch. Like, because you're done out fucking whole. Like, listen, leave me alone. Nobody wants your pension pussy. If you want to fuck my husband, go in his inbox and suck his dick virtually. Because it can't, like, you trying to drag me, it ain't doing nothing. Oh, not all these foreign women are like that, baller. I hope you know that not all the, I hope you know all the foreign women aren't like that. Just, you know, you have to watch out for the indigenous ones. Go suck an indigenous dick, bitch.
No, exactly that, Miss Kid. Like, she doesn't have anything to explain to anybody. It is what it is. She's running on your name just to run on your name.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you know what? She has a problem. She's had a problem with me for fucking years. Who's that now? Me?
You're posting up this live on that TikTok trash and everything already.
Whatever. She's literally like, yo, she has a problem because this guy named Classical, she used to like, they had this weird group, right? And she liked this guy named Classical, and she used to always try to argue with Classical because he was one of those guys that he always had my back. Like, if he ever heard anybody talking shit or whatever, he would go right up in the box. He wouldn't even share that shit with me. He would jump in the box and be like, yo, loud a woman, she doesn't trouble nobody. She liked this guy, and the people in this group decided that me and Classical were in things, which we weren't. We were just friends. And she started like, oh, Classical, you can't tell me you and Mishi are in something. Everybody says you're Mishi's side man and blah, blah. She literally hates me because of a man that didn't want her. Like, the man told her that he wanted a pension pussy to fuck or something. Nobody wants your fucking old age pension pussy. Find somewhere. You're fucking, yo, welfare. You're a fucking ODSP. You're trying to give your big dry crotches to people. Hey, T.
I wish I was on ODSP. Fucking medication's almost free on that crap, or it's free.
I'm like, yo, you guys are like, you're talking about people on ODSP and welfare and shit. Like, I don't see her work. She's on TikTok. First of all, I'm never on TikTok in the daytime. That's number 1. And number 2, literally, I fucking work from home. Like, are you guys, like, I understand she comes from the Fred Flintstone ages, but people work from home. The fuck?
Listen, the moral of the story, everybody, keep everybody else's name out of your fucking mouths. That's
it. Every day. Like, this bitch is on my fucking name every day.
Get over it. People need to be adults about shit. You see how easy all of us just talk shit out and we're like, yo, that's it. It is what it is.
And literally, like, she's like, I don't even know why Minxie's friends with her. Minxie's friends with me because I never did Minxie nothing. Literally, when it came time, when all of that shit was going on, I was the one that was like, yo, boss lady Ramik, y'all fucking motherfuckers are weird. Like, you guys are fucking weird.
This is TikTok. This is TikTok. This is social media. One day there's a fight, the next day everybody's good. Just like Jamaican TikTok, everybody have mix-up. So what's the problem? What's the problem? We're all human. We don't have interactions face-to-face. Well, a few of us do, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you don't know me, and you keep saying this shit about me. Like, you're like in Ballers Live talking about, oh, her son's 20. What the fuck is her son doing at home at 20 years old? Bitch, my kids can live with me till they're 65. I'm in no rush to throw those kids out of this house to the mean world. Stay here. That's where fucking generational wealth can start up. Because when you jump off out of my house, you're supposed to be jumping into your own motherfucking house and not paying no rent.
Facts.
So don't hate on me. And she doesn't even have kids.
Oh, even better. I love when parentless people talk about, kidless people talk about parents. It's fun.
Like, all that fucking Mishy, boo. Like, that's all, like, bitch. The fuck? You're mad at me for a cocky that literally was like my friend. Like, calm down. You feel like every fucking Jamaican man is jumpy?
Nobody wants your fucking old dried out crotches, your postmenopausal pussy. Fuck off. Right? That's what she sounds like. Oh, I miss you, boo. Like, fuck. And then, of course, Baller goes live, so she's over there. I hope you don't think that all of us foreigners are the same. No, bitch, you ain't. Not no, because you can send what you don't have to go give him. I'm not minding a man. Period. Sorry. I don't mind men.
No, I had fun doing that a long time ago. I learned my lesson.
All right then.
That's it.
Like that's the thing. She's talking about some man left me in Ochi. Look how I'm pretty and sweet. Who the fuck gonna leave me in Ochi? Are you crazy? Who's gonna leave me in Ochi? Get out of here. You got left in Ochi, bitch. With your fucking menopause.
If you ever got left, you'd be picked up right away.
All right, then next. That's why I changed my name to Next Time. Next.
That's it.
But it's like, yo, the dragging and the dragging and the dragging and the drag. Like, I don't know you. She came in Minxie's box and said, well, I don't know. I don't know anything about you. Okay, so why are we talking? What?
That's it. Just to run off their mouth to have something to talk about. That's it.
And like she talks about like indigenous people, like we're supposed to be ashamed to be indigenous. Are you fucking crazy? Are you crazy? Are you
People
nuts?
should
Like,
even open their mouths.
Yo, I feel sorry for people who don't have culture. I feel sorry for people who don't have traditions. I feel sorry, like I said before, Six Pound Dice, and I stand by this. You can take your unseasoned boiled salt and pepper chicken all fucking day long, bitch. I am never gonna be ashamed of my fucking culture. Ever. Because you guys don't belong. People like her they don't belong. They don't have, yo, you know what our communities are like? Indigenous people. Yo, you can see indigenous people you don't know and go hang out with them like they family.
People are very ignorant. Very ignorant.
Oh, welfare's finest. Bitch, move. All if people on indigenous people are on welfare, they can be on welfare. You know why? Because they're fucking country.
I grew up in a pretty rough place outside of Montreal, and we were attached to the reserve in NDG. So if anybody knows the reserve in NDG Montreal, that's some ghetto shit, okay? And we were like this. That's why I ain't got no problem with nobody in this world. It doesn't matter what color, creed, doesn't matter to me in a business.
All right, got it. Right, welfare coming to an end. What is other people gonna have to talk about on here? No, but that's the thing. The thing is like you can, yo, some of my best friends are like white, and you know what? There's different types of white people too. Like you see, when it comes to like white people that are like they're there for the fight. Like it's even like the red hand thing that's going on, like everything with the missing and murdered indigenous women. Some people are saying, okay, only indigenous women or indigenous people should be doing the red hand, and other people are saying no, everybody should be doing the red hand. I understand both points of view. I also do understand, like, we need people. We need white privilege. We need people to use their white privilege to help us get our messages across. But are you going to have those types of people around? If you're going to come with some boiled chicken and some salt and fucking pepper, we can't be friends. If you're going to come to the powwow with me and eat the fry bread, hell yeah, we can be fucking friends. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, you don't act like you're better than me. You ain't better than me, bitch. Who are you? The fuck?
You know, to be honest, I grew up all over the place and with all kinds of people, and to me, people are fucking people. We all bleed the same blood clot color, so.
Oh, when you hear when she's on the one thing talking about, what did she say? She said, Mishy lives on the reservation. Baller will have fun up there. Yeah, the fuck he would have fun up there. The res is fun. The fucking res is fun.
What's wrong with living on a res? Like, I don't understand what the stereotype is. There's different
fucking res is fun though. You have so much fun on the res though. Like, I'd rather live on the res than live in a normal area.
Yo, when I was a kid, that's what I said. I said, do you know what it is to grow up on, like, I spent all my summers on the res of my grandfather. And let me tell you something. Yo, when you just run up and down with your fucking family and you get dirty and you do whatever the fuck you want to do and you did, and then they cook one big old pot and everybody eats out of the pot and then you're gone, play again. Everybody bathes.
They just reported it
everybody
again.
in one
It's like
bathtub
Jamaica.
and scrub people down. It is. So who
Exactly.
the fuck? Like, yeah, it is. Like, it's like, who? I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be ashamed of that?
Nope.
The fuck?
Nope.
And when people are talking, like when she's like, oh, she's just another drunk native person and whatever, know what you're saying. Know what you're saying. Like, honestly, know what you're saying. Because if people actually sat back and know the history to alcoholism and drug abuse when it comes to native people, it's generational trauma. And they don't understand. That's not fair. Because a lot of our parents, like even my grandfather, he was a residential school survivor. There's reasons why. Native people didn't drink. White people literally imposed drinking on them. They showed us what it was. They gave it to us because when people are drunk, they're easier to fucking manipulate and whatever. Don't do that. Like, you can't use something that's like using the Holocaust against somebody.
Exactly.
Like, fuck you, the fucking Holocaust. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't do that, man. That shit's weird to me. And she's like, on my name, on my name, on my name, on my name. Like, yo, bitch, there's gotta be a man somewhere that wants you. I mean, I don't know any of them, but there's somewhere, somehow. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I don't want to get turned off. Somewhere, somebody wants you. Somewhere. I don't know who, but somebody wants you. 6 cocks in your throat back, you nasty fucking bitch.
We got all
I just
kinds of
don't.
people here. That's how I go.
Yeah. And there's nice white people too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's nice fucking white people.
I haven't met too many, but you know.
I mean, they come and go. No, I don't get it. It won't stop. Like, she won't stop every fucking night. And then I get upset. And then my husband's like, he goes live because he thinks that he's going to help slander me too. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I'm over it. Fuck off. You as 6 pound of dice. You want documents? All right. She's got them for you. They might be pension documents, but she still has them for you. It's all good. A great grandparent and a Holocaust. You see what I'm saying, Pretty and Peach? It's like literally like you're gonna talk about indigenous people and alcoholism and drug abuse and stuff that literally the colonizers brought here, right? And you're gonna talk about like that would be like throwing the fucking Holocaust in somebody's face. It makes no sense. And then to say like I'm picking on people. Oh, she bullied the 2 girls that are building in Jamaica, and those girls are doing good for themselves. Bitch, fuck you. The fuck? I've never said anything, even when all that shit was happening. Even when the shit with you and fucking Ramik and Boss Lady was going on. Nobody can say they see me in a fucking box talking no type of shit about you because I was like, yo, take the woman's child down. Case solved. And I was like, yo, they
That's
were
fucking
like,
eons
oh,
ago. That was forever ago. People need to stop talking about bullshit. That's how
Well,
I go.
I wasn't getting involved in it because I was like, yo, you have the woman's children up there or child up there. At the end of the day, anything that happens. That's just what it is. You don't want to take it down, cool. Then you can't say the man can't fucking call you, bad you up, or she can't bad you. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. Every action has a reaction.
Mine's never good.
Mine neither.
All right, guys, I gotta go plug in this phone.
All right,
I'll be
babe.
back.
All right, honey. This fucking shit is like, yo, literally, you guys have gone fucking posted it up, a screenshot. Yo, you're not tired of, yo, listen, you know what I'm gonna ask you guys? Because this shit's fucked up. How y'all gonna be like, oh, all Mishy does is sit on fucking live and blah, 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 but then all you guys do is record me on live. So who's the bigger weirdo? It's y'all. Y'all are the bigger weirdos.
Someone just reported it again. When it does that black flash.
Well, you can report it. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm not even calling names. I haven't called anybody a big pussy. I'm being Have. This is very good. I hope everybody's proud of me.
Right?
This is crazy. DJ Everclean, where have you been, sir? Check messages. Hold on, let me.
She's telling Tessa to check her messages. Tessa?
I got a picture of fucking.
Oh, here I am.
I got a picture of 6 pound a day, so I sent it to you because I don't know how to do the green screen thing.
What the bumble clot is this? Hold on. I need to send it to my other phone now.
That was probably like. I don't understand your question, Mr. Toxic.
Mm-mm.
She didn't even know. What did she say? Oh, don't put this on your head and don't go on the internet. You're already on the internet.
The fuck, man. Okay, so he's live right now.
Yeah, he can stay
Who
live.
is?
Paula.
Who cares? Put me in the big screen for a minute.
Oh.
Yo.
That was probably 35 years ago, too.
Right?
Tammy say, yup. He can stay live.
Do we want to hear what he's saying on this live?
Yeah. It's going to be the same old, same old. And Missy and her friends. And Missy's a lesbian. And Missy. Vegas. Ew, take her off my thing. She's going to run my viewers away.
I just go in on my private bathroom and see one chunk load of shit in and they come out.
What? That's 6 pound of dice. Who just went into their private bathroom?
Pardon yourself, Miss Lioness. That's not
me. Have a good night, people. Psalms 23. Come here, I need a prayer. Who is this Psalms 23 person? If you're not going to say a prayer, you can't come in the box.
Hey, Kippo. You're good?
Thank you. Crystal, you're muted. Why am I accepting you?
Thank you.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
Hi, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Okay.
Bye.
I was just gonna do that.
I thought he was gonna. What's Crystal doing? Why her face looks like that?
He has a question for all of us. Which one of us in your box was at your wedding?
Well, your mother wasn't either, so.
That's the simplest question I want to ask. Come here and get married. Don't put up all the wedding blood clotting, why everybody see it.
That's
funniest thing. It's
that's
the
a lie.
funniest
That's
thing,
stop Photoshop people's pictures. Now me, I never married. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, he paused it to go get the picture down.
Yay.
Oh my.
What?
He put like a close-up of the one where you guys were kissing, where like his lip is on your lip, tongue, I don't know.
This is the only thing me ask, you know. Which one of your friend them, where you had one of the most, you know, like, you and them, you don't know.
Oh, Lord.
Someone's calling his phone.
Your wedding.
Probably 6 pound of dice.
Last time I look kaboom in your box.
Oh, he changed it now to the one where you guys are standing up and your face doesn't look very impressed.
Which one of your TikTok so-called friend them where
You know the one where you're holding your belly?
example, Tessa. Which one of them attend that ceremony?
Crap.
Yeah? Which one of them?
It doesn't really fucking matter.
None of them.
Yeah, neither was your mother.
None of them people are literally
Doesn't
come
matter.
at this wedding. Yeah.
Basic. Ask the question, boo boo.
Was your mom there?
Yeah.
None.
He's gonna block me if I do that. You know that, right?
And the whole of them going to cock up in your TikTok box.
Wait.
Done big backup singer. Literally whole day today of them you talk about. All of these backup singer we have. Everybody know Michelle of fly mode. Everybody know when it start talk, help for making stop. Fine. Anything mission wanna talk right now.
I said your mom was your mom there? She was saying your mom wasn't even there.
But all of who in your box. Which one of them attend your wedding? Eh? Which one of them attend? Top girl attend your wedding?
Yes.
Tessa attend your wedding?
Yep.
None of who.
I would have if you would have allowed her to tell anybody other than her close friends.
Lioness said she was there.
Let me show you one who literally at the wedding. Never show me. You even put no up on my screen.
So your mama too.
Let me show you people. That I even can't show you. We have to turn on Wi-Fi. Fuck that. None of them we see in our box. Yappy. Yeah, chat where you want chat. Bring me down if you want bring me down. Me give all right to bring me down. Me give all right to bring me down. Zin?
So and tell.
Me give all right to bring me down. Me give all right to bring me down. Cause when me ready, me have to bring you down too. Whatever. Yeah, my wife. Yeah, if you want to bring me down. Cause ain't idea nobody on TikTok me no know.
I did ask him, he's not answering.
Rude.
TikTok is like a fucking video game. Me play it and when me not like it, me delete it.
Right, and you're like the mushroom in Mario. When I step on your head, you're
The point
fucked.
when me have try to make is all of these people have something to say about a wedding. I have something to say about a marriage, should I say. Which one of them did attend your wedding? Let me go to the number. Give me a second there.
He's going to turn his hotspot on.
Ray.
Hold on there. To your wife and one question me have to ask. It's that simple. We just want to know the one question. One question me have to ask.
Yeah, we
One
heard.
diggy question.
One digga, shut the fuck up.
One diggy question. Which one of them are your friend them attend your wedding? Which one of your so-called friend them did attend your wedding?
Like, these people are
On
stupid.
the top of the screen, I'm going to go forward you and top of the screen and share out the live, please.
Yes.
We just want that one question I ask. Answer. We just want this answer. One question I have to answer, because I can't do the DJ and one bag of yappa and them shit. They don't top of me head. That's
You were live for 5 hours, literally talking shit.
Me not in the who right or who wrong. Me not in the
I didn't see you ask the question. Go ask it again.
Have wife, sir.
it didn't
That's
come
a
up.
good question. Yeah, have wife. Yeah, have wife, sir.
Me not in the who right or who wrong. We just simply ask which one of them person we're in our box now attend our wedding.
Shelby, I
That's
don't know
all
if
they
you're,
ask.
Shelby, I don't know if you're coming in and out because you're going back and forth, but careful.
That's all they ask. You want
Who?
to see two blood clot women they were attend our wedding? See them here? See two women them run here, so a Kaboom and Matey are the two women that were attend our wedding. I mean, I see Kaboom and Matey in the fucking box. Two women fly down. So all of who say them a bestie and a daddy like a backup singer. Come out that one box and go suck on the mother. It's
You
that
can suck your mother.
which one now not attend Michi with? Which one now not come out and come involved in a man's life? That girl, you did there at the wedding?
Yeah.
Tessa, you did there at the wedding?
Yes, they were down the road.
Yeah, we were out there waiting for her to walk down the aisle. That was just the wedding party you're showing, not the guest.
So all not so much you say about my wedding, about my marriage. Yeah? All not so much you say about my marriage. Who did it when the moment you are going? Who did it when them are going? Who did it in them time now? Who did it? No, now who never did it. No, now who never did it. No, now who. See that? My 4 dogs them with them behind me right as well? Yeah. And my friend them that. Them did them a bum buckler with.
So where's your family? How come your family wasn't there?
Them see them here? All of them be on my wedding.
Only God knows.
So who in the best of them did on my wedding? The people that we have in your box I try. Father 6 I was there. They did have a wedding.
You hear him laugh when I said that? I said no family was there. He said Father 6 I was there.
Who did he have a wedding? Yeah? All of you say you know me she all long. They do not take on the fucking money and come my way. No? Who never did the bomb buckler wedding. See it yeah? Even though she a pussy wall, matey. Let's see if we can get off the wedding. Fuck. We don't forget to ask that. Let's see if we can turn on the brightness.
Calm down, sir. You're gonna have a stroke.
I said all Fred wedding that.
Right, Lion.
See that? Me and TD did it. Let me see if we can find Kaboom blood clot picture. Kaboom did it.
Yes, she
One
was.
alone. If I throw them in a box, fine. The two of them could have dissed me.
You hear any of us diss him yet?
Nope.
Oh.
God only knows, Ali.
Them two they alone could have dissed me right now. Yeah? Them two they alone could have dissed me.
He's gonna block Kaz right now.
Go over Michi, man.
He just blocked her.
Go sit down over there, man. We don't want nobody come say that's crazy. No, you see all out over there and all out. No. Never look for Michi and say, Michi, this not look good. But I'm gonna fix it really. You know, make Tessa, Cass, you know better than that. Tessa and Bumbuckler top girl, but go start up live and make
Can't
Michi
talk to Cass, you just
and
blocked her.
If Michi a drag me fine. about not cool, not cool. If me she had this, me fine. Me she have all rights to this, me have a wife. But Bumbuckler, Tessa and Top Girl.
You ever hear us diss him yet?
No.
You see, ask anybody in here now, Cass. Me not diss my wife. I know me not put up on my wife topic. You hear me? I repeat it again, Cass. If me she wanna drag me and beat me and do anything, she have all rights.
That's violent. They know the violence.
And I repeat it again, Cass. Cass, respect you. Me not lie, respect you.
I guess not.
No, nobody not tell me say me I do too much. Cause no only not putting yourself in my situation. We in a long distance relationship, yes. We in a long distance relationship.
It's longer than you'll ever know.
With my wife because I be a fuck real one. And true, me can't stop my wife and do what she do. The fucking bad influence friend them, literally come to all of this.
You guys are bad.
How? We barely even speak to you. Fuck. It's him.
That we are say right now, right. Who want talk, whatever. You see me? Fine. I can't hold nobody more.
Tasha said you should never let nobody talk on your woman. You make women feel comfortable to talk about your wife.
And that girl start of life. Miss you over there. She a jogger. She a jogger. Listen up. Listen.
Make a live about 6 pound of dice, not Tessa, Top Gal, and Missy.
Yeah, watch it live there. Tessa, Top Gal. Start up live.
He likes to call my fucking name, eh?
Mishi, and this 6 pound of dice. See? Mishi, I call. You know she say, oh, 6 pound of dice, she say things where Bala say, whatever. I don't care. Jab me not care. Mishi can jab me anytime. Cause me deserve back my job. Cause me the jagger 1 year. I'm a vex. See? You see, Bumbuckler girl when name Top Girl and the fucking one named Tessa this morning. Oh, yeah, I have screen record of him saying things like that and all these things.
Excuse me, did we screen record anything? Was it us that sent you the screen recordings? Let's clarify that.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, and every Jamaican state. Go suck your mother, girl. All the two blood clan of not only did they have blood clan when Michia get married. No.
I wasn't there.
Because Michia didn't want to invite anybody else but those two assholes.
Oh, have a fucking life, they say. And all Michia try switch up the argument to 6 pound of dice. The two bitch them and bring back the argument towards me.
So fucking lie.
No.
Oh, I mean, I want him.
I can play back my recording of the whole live.
It's not funny. Michi can't talk anything over there, so. Playing power.
You ever hear him put any blame on himself, Michi? This is the question I have. Where is he taking any ownership of his own doings?
Like, I literally can't open there anymore. It's like talking to a 2-year-old. Like, I can't.
Yesterday,
Like, I went on his live and he doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Call our board. What's up, kid? My name is Father Pants at top, yeah. Yeah, man. Let them stay, card. And them,
Who's this? Ooh, little. That's not me though. I'm in a total different account.
Expose the truth.
Anyways, all right. We'll go back on the story now.
Next
He's blocking me.
Listen, everybody has said, come off alive. I don't know if it's when me have a call one phone and block me.
I literally said get off the live and talk to
See?
Expose the trash. Where you been? We've been waiting for you all night. What a bumbo clad is this?
Me text her in the morning. Me get her. Call her. She fired me. See? Me and her talk for a bit.
I am not.
Email.
Tap y'all over our live at this score card. You know what I'm saying? That one last night.
I can't hear you.
I'm like, alright, forget that. She said she.
What'd you say?
I said expose the trash messages. I can't tell Baller to unblock me. I was like, nah, boo, I'm blocked too. I can't tell him. Poor thing.
You're on mute.
Unmute.
Somebody muted me.
Sorry, I did for a second. I thought I could unmute, but I can't.
Nobody, she not reply. All of a sudden, she texts me.
I said expose says unblock her.
Why you not text my phone? I literally left a text on her phone for she reply. Me she said, I told you now. Me not give her no attention.
Expose if you have a number, send it to me. I'll record it.
Every day, me left at least 30.
I'm just joking.
30 missed call, if not more. When me call Mishi at daytime, and when me get her at least 5, we grateful same way. Me text her, whatever. Check on her, you good, whatever way I do. She deal with the kids. Alright, the way I do. Call me when you finish, text me when you finish. Me end up still call her and text her still. You see me? When the woman say, me not give her no attention, me say, yo, I'm if you get a text because this not right. We don't say be argument text or keep your same energy. And then when me look, me I reply back a one tick me say go. So she deactivate my WhatsApp. Me did I wonder when me do wrong. One man just click to me and say, oh, I go she want to go up in her box and she don't want me call her out her box because me tell her say avoid the TikTok box. If you are go live by your own. Don't go in on a body box and give nobody no clout. You see me? Bumbo clout is when we go to a flash on TikTok and me see that me see nine people in box. Oh, so that's why you start one little idiot argument. We text and me say laugh. We send one LOL in our life. And laugh. She mute me. She mute me. So me go up and back up and say, oh, you start one way name, one idiot argument just to go yap in a people box. To go yap in a people box. When me go say, the woman reactivate back her WhatsApp, call my phone, and say, oh
my god. Hold on, I'm going back.
Playing alive. Make me want to embarrass her. Don't fucking deal with me. I get up her phone and block. What did I do wrong? Nothing. What true? Me want to avoid certain kind of car. It don't make sense. The reason why I want me to leave them convoy or avoid them convoy. You know why I really want you to leave it? Yeah? Nobody not tell them call just quite she over there preach in her box. They never tell her to get off. She have to call my phone for me come off. Like she not call my phone and not tell her right now. Call her phone. Nobody not tell me to come off on her life. Respect your gas, but right now, I wouldn't need to deal with it. I need to talk to no friend. Me not jog nobody. The reason
something happened.
why not because of Remy or Boss Lady or no. Me not know. Don't fuck the fuel. Burn down your house.
Fuck the fuse, burn down the house.
Me add more fuel and fuel, whatever. I don't care. Come in and know what she say over here, like, we need to watch her, like, literally, we just look back who in her box and them something like, I literally mute it and I watch football, just quite Messi and Jamaica I play. I literally I watch football because
there's that Miss Blue in there again.
Same fucking routine. My problem or my question is, all of the people that were in the live, this is 26 people that were out. Yeah, but tell you, you have war, they yard war now. This is what they do, man.
Miss Blue said I got blocked.
Nobody come over here and tell you, come on, free. This is what they do. My question is to Cass and to all of the people that were in here. How much I want to attend with? I not disrespect her. Because I love her. I not disrespect her.
But you love her. No. What you're doing to her?
My thing is,
her. That's what you're fucking doing.
My question, just one question me have before me come off of the app. My question, one question me have to ask. How much of them people one question me ask. How much?
Miss Blue's like, I still hold nothing against her. Who's Miss Blue?
How much of them people when she have in her box a play, backup singer, a moderator, and all these things, and are involved in our marriage? How much of them they attend her wedding? And that's all I want to ask. I not disrespect her, Cass. I don't simply want to ask how much of them.
What does that have to do with it, though? Not everybody can afford to fly for weddings and stuff like that. It was a destination wedding. You don't get a whole heap of people that are going to go to a destination wedding. Allow me to tell, guys.
Alright. Cass, I will promise you to keep it.
And were we like good friends at that time?
If she come out.
Because I probably was in Jamaica when you got married and would have been at your wedding.
See them bugger people we are saying screenshot and screen record. He said that, she said that, Remy said this, Remy said that, 6 banded I say this, 6 banded I say that. You see if she can avoid them there. Come off TikTok. I mean, I name man if you love. You don't love TikTok, so you don't know my rascal. You think me a bleacher?
Isn't he at work? How is he going to bed? Isn't that in the morning? He's just trying to get to her, though. This is not the way, though. No one ever says for her to leave him at all. It's her decision.
Not at all.
But it's her decision what she wants to do. But he's bringing her down now, emotionally, mentally, physically. It's time to stop this and try to come to an agreement to where the you know. He started this.
I look back in our box and say, okay.
No one's saying he's a bad dude or anything like that, but that narcissism, I've gone through it too, so I know exactly what he's going through, yo.
Ray said this. No. One day question me have a ask. How much of them did they have a wedding?
Okay, so let us ask you a question now. Go over there and ask him this question, Kaz, for us. Which one of your family members were at your wedding?
Why so much
Where was his mom? Where was his family?
Tessa, oh yeah, we'll have to say.
Those are people he's trying to bring on live and bring her down.
Now come on. I just one question more ask.
Like, why are you
I just got
fucking
one
mentioning
question
my
that me
name?
ask. Now come off now. Because you know what I care? I kind of respect you.
I have to keep it 760 good.
Alright, me I come off. People, you listen to Cass. Me I come off for a life because I respect that woman. I respect that woman. So me have a listen to Cass. Cass, big up yourself. People, good night.
What cut? He listened.
Word, Cass.
Okay, can you explain to me why he's calling my fucking name?
He says that we're instigating her.
How?
But we're
I
not,
don't.
because we're right there.
He
Like,
said that
the
you
last
guys
argument they were
had a
into,
live.
who was it that made you guys... Okay, Mishi, the last argument you guys were into before this one, before you went to Jamaica, who was it that mediated between you guys?
You guys.
Who was it that came to you and said, yo, Mishi, you don't want to throw your marriage away, bro. That's a marriage. You married each other. You guys have to try to just even listen him out. Let me put him on a group call. Just even hear what he has to say. You don't have to say nothing.
All the time.
We do that all the time, bro.
I even tell
We're
Missy all the time,
always
keep it
trying to get
off
in between the
here.
relationship. Even if it comes to a point where Mishi will get mad at us and stop talking to us for weeks at a time because she don't want to hear us saying, oh, Balla this, Balla this. Come on, Mishi, talk to Balla. Oh, Mishi, you don't want to call him. Like, even try to do this. She gets sick of us trying to do that. So she stops talking to us and she distances from us too as her friends. So it gets to a point where we're like, you know what, fuck this. If he's not going to listen to what she's saying to him and he's not going to listen to her and she's not going to listen to him, we're staying out of it now. We're not getting involved.
Right.
For the simple fact, because when you guys start talking tomorrow now, it's like we're assholes.
Right. But that's what he wants. He thinks that my friends are supposed to diss me. Like,
but
No,
that's not going to
I
happen because even when you guys stop talking and you're not together and you were to get in another relationship and he was to get in another relationship, my friendship is still there with you no matter what. And I'm not going to diss Balla either because he also was my friend too and he was there for me in a situation that I wasn't. But he can never think that I'm going to diss you because that's not going to happen because you've been there for me since we've been friends. We can only try and say, you know, Mishi, this is wrong. You guys are married. You should try to work through it. We can say this. We can say that. You know what I mean? Mishi has to take it up on herself to know if she wants the marriage still or she don't want the marriage. And Balla has to know his boundaries on how much he's pushing her. And when she's telling him, yo, it's getting too much and I need a breathing space or I need this or I need that, he needs to hear her.
yeah.
There's no communication. That's what it is. On his part, though. Well,
And that's the thing. And then from the other day when he went live, because it's like, yo, that shit hurt me. And I was like, why would you? So then he realized, oh, that hurts her. So now every time something happens that I don't like, or I say something to him, then he goes live. It's just another way he figured out he could try to manipulate me.
that's why I told him, get off the live, bro. Like,
She is, okay, so she is a little bit right, whoever this lady is, I don't know who it is. But we did make him just stop the live now, so maybe we shouldn't just go on a group call.
or just stop talking about it.
Or stop talking about it onto another subject. So that the argument on TikTok, embarrassing, does stop.
Yeah, like that's
the same thing you would tell me, Miss. You remember when I was going through my thing? You told me the same thing. Stop talking about it on live and try to take it off the live at least. Because it does get going too far and people are probably recording it and they're going to make a bigger problem out of this.
For real.
And I love you like you're my sister. So I am going to be the one to say maybe we should stop talking about it and change the subject. And if you want to continue to talk about it, let's go on WhatsApp. Because everybody that is in here really that are talking about it, we have our group, right?
Mm-hmm. This fucking asshole, how will I do it?
Lioness.
Lioness, you fucking asshole. I can't with you, bro. Yo, I fucking can't with this girl, yo.
Oh, Lioness.
She said something in the group the other day. I don't know what it was. It was something about walking to the store in the snow and
Yeah.
I don't know. But as I was reading it, I was drinking out of my fucking teacup, and as I fucking read it, I spit it all back in the cup. I'm like, blood clot, this fucking girl.
Bro, Lioness kills me with her paragraphs. Like, die.
Yo, when she gets mad, she just
Yeah,
starts
like-
typing.
Yo, she goes, yo, sometimes I look into the group and I see the fucking message. I'm like, holy shit, what is she typing? A book right now? And within seconds, she sends it. I'm like, oh, she's fucking mad. What else? Are you good? Is Damien working in the morning?
Yeah.
Is he gone to bed already?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Damien works all weekend.
He's working all weekend?
Yep, he is.
Good night, boo-boo. Thank you, Papa.
Good night, Jess.
So what is everybody up to in their night tonight? This one's like, I'm going to bed soon. I got children to wake up to.
I need to go take
It's
a
fucking
shower.
March break, and they're all over the place. Do you have other kids gone for the night, Mishy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be fucking bored and lonely, but you're gonna love it because you can go like have a nice hot bath with no interruptions.
Exactly. My kids be like knocking on the door and just coming in like, hey.
Oh, thank you.
Right?
Papa.
Get a candle, light it, and just sit in the bath and just relax back. What? Have some you time? You need that.
2:56 a.m.
Mrs. Kid, where are you moving to?
I'm waiting for 3 o'clock. I want to see the moon. Who's moving?
I'm the moon.
I'm packing because I'm still moving.
I'm the moon. I'm right here.
No, we're trying to see the red moon, sis.
That's racist.
Okay, now that we're off
The white
subject,
one.
people, if anybody wants to come in the box, they're more welcome to.
Oh, that's not
Come
too
livening us up.
That's not too far.
Chop us sick up.
Lord Welland.
Who wants to come up in the box?
All right, ladies, I'm out.
Alright, I'll see you in the
Party
morning.
pooper.
I have to be up at 10 to 5.
Oh, okay. Good night.
Yeah, she's gotta bring her son to work in the morning.
Fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna end the live.
I don't know. Who lives in Kitchener? I live close to Kitchener. Why? What's up?
Missy, you're gonna end the
My
live?
sister's in
I'm
Kitchener.
gonna go watch 90 Day Fiance.
Wow.
I can't with you. Missy, if you get bored, you can call me.
Okay. Oh, so that means when I'm on. Oh, so Mrs. Kid, anytime I can go to Port Colborne Hospital. I'm down for that.
Right? Me too.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Hopefully.
Love you. Talk to you later.
Love
Bye, guys.
Hopefully.
Love you. Talk to you.
Hopefully.
Love you. Talk to you.